Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Eugene. Welcome to Random World. Today we're looking at a Brickcraft Advent Calendar. This is part 2 of the Grinch's Dr. Seuss. There's 24 days of this Grinchmas calendar. This is their Brickcraft's 72284. We are going to build 6 of them today. We are on day number 7. If you missed a day, the first part of this, then and you want to check out those videos first, maybe put a pause on this one, go to part 1, which I released the day yesterday, if you're watching this when this came out. Here is the Advent calendar. It does have your little playscape. It's a little white dulled, but sketching, but you do see Dr. Seuss here. Dr. Seuss. You do see the Grinch. You see some Who's. You see the tree, and you have some stockings and it says Merry Christmas. We've already opened up 6 of them, and down here is the playscape that you would play on. Little track. It looks like a big floor mat of a child's, like right where you would have a rug or something. We are on day 7, which is right up top, right here. You're gonna push. You got to give a little bit of force, just so you know. And the way the format that I do these in is we open them, we build them in stop motion, and then we talk about it. So that's what we're going to do. There will be massive spoilers in this video. All right, enjoy the stop motion. We have ourselves a character. The head can go on a Lego. Little arms, little characters. A little Who, probably, right? Whoville. Yeah, a little tongue sticking out situation. I don't know. It's there. It is maybe playable. Looks like a statue. It is what it is. I don't care for it. Now we're on day 8, which is right here. The reason why I'm parting them out in 4 sections is, again, we don't want them to be very long in video length. Trying to keep these Advent calendars, there's going to be a lot of Advent calendar videos, and so I'm trying to keep them all on the short side so you can just quickly watch whatever you want to watch. All right, this one looks like a mirror of Dr. Seuss. Why do I keep wanting to say Dr. Seuss? I don't know. The Grinch is right here, it looks like. We're going to build this one now, and then let's discuss it. Right, we have ourselves a mirror of, the Grinch, of him in his costume, him sneaking through the house. This is one of those stand-up mirrors, and him just, looking how dashing he is. I like the mirror. It could go in a playscape. It could be used in something else, and a child can play with it. Or you can you can have that as on a wall, as your, like in a castle of your images and your art. I like this one. Day 9 is inside this tree. We're going to open this one up. Push. You got to push right here. That's where it wants you to push, right in that little section right there. Just so, you have your little way to get your hand out so it doesn't hurt as much. It's very thick cardboard. They did... Whoa. I was not expecting that on day 9. That looks like the Grinch on day 9. Huh. Wow. Okay, that blows my mind. That's shocking. Okay. Yeah, let's build it and let's talk about it. Okay, so we pulled the Grinch now. I would have actually made him on Christmas himself, day 24, not day 9, which is weird that he's on day 9. I like his feet. He's fully posable in a sense. Like, he's a lot larger than a Lego, but it kind of makes sense that he would be pretty tall. So I actually do really love him a lot for minifigure purposes. He kind of looks like more of like a child version of the Grinch, but like they made his face a little too childish, but I love him. Playable, yes. Displayable, yes. Posable, yes. Like, he is a win in lots of ways. He's just a lot larger than at least the characters that we have, at least their version of him. But love him. Love him. He's definitely larger than the Lego. Awesome. We're on day 10 right now, which is right here. We're going to push. That one didn't want to open anyway. Hopefully I didn't ruin the instructions. Pretty much did. Okay. I'll figure it out. There it is. Let's build it. Let's do it. All right, we have the dog that is in the Grinch. It is Max, and the tail moves like so. And this is when you put the little horn on it to make it look like a reindeer. There's the weird little nose. It's a weird rendition of the dog, where we have on this channel way better animal builds that's going on right now, or will be going on this month. I don't know when I'm actually doing my layout, but there are better dogs that they could have done just using a few more pieces. I would rather have done this than this. This I don't really care for. As you've been noticing, the box is very thick, so you might need to use maybe a little knife or something to really help out. They didn't go cheap on the box. A lot of force there. Number 11 is right here. We get ourselves a sled. Very Christmassy theme. I really do like it. Let's build it and let's talk about it. Okay, so we're supposed to have a sleigh. It's a little early for a sleigh, but it is large enough for at least the Grinch to sit on, which we already pulled. So let's grab him real quick. You know, there he is. You know, our little Grinch. Whew, he's on a, see, he doesn't, the negative is he doesn't sit. So you'll have to figure out some way of making him sit on a sleigh. I don't know. I tried, folks. It's a sleigh. These things are, it's a little sleigh. A regular minifigure, Lego minifigure could sit here easily. Day 12 is right here. We have to, unfortunately, butcher our little friend here. Let's pull him aside so we don't hurt him as much. Here we go. It's presents. So we're going to make some quick little presents and we'll talk about them. Okay, you get a Christmas present that opens, and it's just a standard star with a butterfly on top. All right. The one thing I do really like about this day, not that it's day 12, day 12 should have been at least the Grinch should have came out here, but it came out earlier already. But you get this, you get a very gold pieces. So you get 3 gold pieces here that you could use for different blocks, or you can use it for like your gold chest room, like for a buildscape. This is really, really gold pieces, and I really do enjoy that. I like it when I see that type of sets. I like it when I see gold, because it really stands out and it makes a difference, especially if you're building your own playscape. So today's a win only because of these 3 pieces. The rest of it's parts. All right, folks, we're done with part 2. Let's say Merry Christmas, and I'll see you tomorrow.